And good Friday afternoon. First Alert Meteorologist Don Maher here, and what is turning out to be a rather gray day as we close out the work week, but at least we are dry, and the good news is that dry weather is going to continue as we head on into the weekend. In fact, looks like we are going to get some sunshine back in here for both Saturday and Sunday as well. But right now, as you can see on our MGM sky cam, skies are mostly cloudy once again this afternoon as low pressure is passing to the south of southern New England. At least the precipitation has stayed well to our south as well, and I do expect that to be the case as we continue to push through the late afternoon and into the evening. Certainly is a bit milder than it was around here yesterday. You know, yesterday was a rather chilly day around here with temperatures remaining in the 30s throughout much of the region. Today we're in the upper 40s, lower 50s. Right now 51, Westfield, Springfield, Holyoke, Northampton, Greenfield 49. A little cooler when you add some elevation. Worthington 44, Charlemont coming in at 46, and you can see that cooler air extends basically throughout all of the Northeast. This time yesterday, New York was in the upper 50s, Philly was in the upper 60s, so it certainly was a warmer day to our southwest, while we're running anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees warmer than we were this time yesterday. You get towards the mid-Atlantic, Philadelphia is running 20 degrees colder than this time yesterday. D.C., 27 degrees colder. Even Charlotte, North Carolina, almost 25 degrees colder than they were this time yesterday afternoon when temperatures were in the 70s and even some lower 80s. But a dry weather stretch that begins and will take us right on through much of next week. So a rather quiet weather pattern as we head through the next week or so. The weekend is looking chilly, but it's looking bright with sunshine each day, though may see more in the way of thin clouds mixing in as we head on into Sunday afternoon. And then while temperatures are going to be on the chilly side this weekend and even into the beginning of next week, there will be a warm-up coming our way by late next week. In fact, as we head towards probably next Friday and into next weekend, temperatures back in the upper 50s and lower 60s, but that's also when our shower chances are going to return as well. Taking a look at the satellite and radar this afternoon, you can see lots of clouds in place as that area of low pressure continues to pass to our south. You can see the shower activity well to our south, portions of southwestern Connecticut over towards Long Island and back towards portions of New Jersey and into Pennsylvania. That is that area of low pressure. And I do see some showers off to our west in portions of central New York State. That is a cold front that's actually going to come through, and while I don't expect it to bring any showers for us here in western Mass, what it is going to do is it's going to bring in that chillier air mass as we head on into the weekend. In fact, we're going to go from upper 40s, lower 50s today. It's probably mid-40s on Saturday and even chillier on Sunday with daytime highs in the lower 40s for Sunday afternoon. So as we take a look at Futurecast, as we get towards the mid to late afternoon hours, those clouds will start to give way to a little bit of clearing. We'll call it partly cloudy skies as we head on into the evening and into the overnight. Temperatures tonight going to dip down into the upper 20s and lower 30s, so it will be a cold start tomorrow morning, but a decent amount of sunshine coming our way as we make our way through our Saturday afternoon. High pressure will begin to build in, and that will remain in control of our weather through the weekend and into the beginning of next week. I do think Saturday, though, is the bit brighter of the 2 days this weekend. As we get on into Sunday, we'll start to see some high-level clouds begin to mix on it, and that may kind of filter out the sunshine a little bit as we head on into Sunday afternoon. But either day that you may have plans this weekend, weather is not going to be an issue. But for tonight, clearing skies, brisk, chilly. The winds will diminish a little bit. Temperatures overnight tonight going to drop back into the upper 20s and lower 30s. And then as far as the weekend is concerned, I think Saturday is the brighter day, and it's also a couple of degrees warmer, mid-40s on Saturday afternoon. Sunday, we'll see more in the way of high, thin clouds mixing in. The winds will be a little bit lighter. It's still going to be a bit brisk and breezy around here on Saturday. The winds on Sunday, though, are a little bit lighter with temperatures in the lower 40s, but we will see more in the way of clouds mixing in Sunday afternoon. But as far as rain chances, we're really dry right on through the weekend and through much of next week. Our next chance to probably see some more organized shower activity probably doesn't come into here until Friday and into the beginning of next weekend. But that's also when temperatures look like they will go above normal. Average high should be in the upper 40s around this time of year. Temperatures as we get towards the mid and latter part of next week will run well above where we should be for this time of year. But in the short term, it is going to be a bit on the chilly side as we head through the weekend and into the beginning of next week. In fact, Monday morning probably could be the coldest air we've seen thus far this season throughout much of western Mass. Temperatures as we get going on Monday morning probably going to be in the mid to upper teens, and then we'll only rebound back into the lower to middle 40s by Monday afternoon. We start to get towards Wednesday, Thursday. That's when we start to see the temperatures begin to go back up. By Thursday, upper 50s. Friday, we could be talking about temperatures getting back into the lower 60s, but that's also when we may reintroduce the chance for some showers, and that shower threat could also linger as we head on into the beginning of the weekend. As we get towards the latter part of next weekend, we may begin to dry things out, but also going to begin to cool things down as well. That's checking your forecast. Have a great afternoon.